Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Myth Busting. This episode we are going to do some testing to find out what modes of transport using sprint will affect. So obviously it makes you go faster when walking, but it also affects your field of view, and it can do this when you try and sprint in a boat, for example. Now it is rumoured that this is just a bug, however some people would believe since your field of view changes then you are going faster. So what we're going to do is test moving in a minecart, riding on a pig, riding a horse, moving in a boat, and swimming in water. So we will test each one of these when sprinting and when not sprinting, so we can compare the results and find the answer. So what have we discovered? Well, first of all I learned that using sprint on a pig doesn't change the field of view, but I tested it anyway and none of these made a difference with the exception of the water. As you saw in the time lapse, when holding sprint we went very slightly faster, and at first I thought this might be due to sprinting on the blocks underneath when bobbing up and down, but I have done 3 tests using 2 deep water like this, and every single time sprinting was ever so slightly faster. Now the whole time I was doing this I was holding down spacebar to jump, and so I decided to do a test where I was just using the spacebar to keep myself in the water like this, and to my surprise there was no difference between sprinting and not sprinting. So it would seem that when sprinting in water and holding down space allows you to go ever so slightly faster. So now that we have our main myths out of the way, I thought we'd take a look at a few more things that some people may wonder if sprint affects. Now I think the answers to these are going to be fairly obvious, but we're going to try sprinting with a speed potion, with a slowness potion, with speed from a beacon. Then we're going to do sprinting on ice, on soul sand, and on soul sand with ice underneath it, which if you didn't know will amplify the effect of the soul sand. And then we're even going to try and sprint through cobwebs, but I think the answers to these are going to be fairly predictable. So as expected, sprinting worked on all of them, the most interesting of which I think is cobwebs. But while I was editing that time lapse I got thinking about the water again, and so I thought I'd let you know I've done some more testing where I just walk straight across the water like this, and then I do the same thing again holding down sprint. There's absolutely no difference at all, so that one is not affected by sprint. But that is it for this episode of Minecraft Myth Busting. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like, it is always appreciated. And if you have an idea for an episode, then leave a comment in the comment box down below. But that is it, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.